Hello, everybody. My name is Andrew, and I am here to share my thoughts about the book of Ken Robinson entitled Out of Our Minds. So, yeah, personally, that book is really amazing to read, and I think that um, every person should read that book because it really um, life changing, and it will enlighten us from the importance of creativity of oneself. So yeah, in his best-selling titled Out of Our Mind, the power of being creative, the power of being creative of a person. So I believe, and he believes, that every person have its own creativeness. Yeah, yeah, and that's really true. Like, aside of every person have its own intelligence. Like, no one's is dumb, like born dumb, like naive, like someone's can um can't do anything. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, we have different intelligence, like intelligence in music, intelligence about innovating something, intelligence in business. Not all people have that intelligence. Even me, maybe my intelligence is um um I think I have intelligence in business. So that's why entrepreneurship is the field that I choose. Yeah. And yeah, I'm not so happy for that. And even I am not able to do things that I really want to have, I'm still happy because I have my own intelligence. Yeah, so let's go back to the book. So that book is that Ken Robinson argued that cultivating our natural powers of imagination, creativity, and innovation is essential to a person. You know, to a person to be well-being, and to the health and sustainability of organization and communities everywhere. So nakakatulong ang creativity ng isang tao maging sa environment at kung kani-kanino man. Ayun. So let's imagine, like when you make something new, like could help, that could do something efficient and convenient to people. You help the people and you help the environment too. Yeah, that's the simplest way I can explain that thing. And yeah, this is the notable thoughts in that book that I'm gonna share to you. So that book is divided into many subtopic. Yeah, and that's really great. So beyond imagining. So I wrote my thoughts before this video. So it will be easy for me and to maximize my time. Ayan. So we may not able to predict the future, but we can help to shape it. That's the notable thoughts that in my mind always. So this is my thoughts about that. So in imagining beyond where we are, in such an amazing ability of humans, we articulate and anticipate things that may help us to improve. due imagining it it Due to imagining, it will secrete a creativity to oneself, and that oneself would give such an idea that could help to change the world. Yeah, that's my thoughts about beyond imagining. So the more we imagine more, the more we able the more we able to make it happen, we contribute in the world, and maybe we could change the world and help the world to improve. Yeah, and I love that that section. And another one, you are more than what you think. Yes, you are more than what you think. This section has given me a great motivation to persist on what I want to improve and enhance to myself. Like such a motivation for me, like I'm more than what I think. Like I am, yeah, the person that I'm thinking is, and there's is more than, it's a great Andrew, like a great um me from what I think. Yeah. So I realized in this section that whatever happens in your senses, it wouldn't be a hindrance for you to block you to stop your passion in life. This will challenge the capacity of your creativity. So in that section that you are more than what you think, there's a story there inside. If you're gonna read it, about um, a person that with disability, like with in that disability, she even she have that disability, um, that's not the sign that she gonna stop her passion to do her wants to do what she wants to do in life, her passion, to pursue her passion. So that person was a deaf, yeah, and now she is a great musician. Now she can, what do you call it, she is a pianist, like a great pianist, even she's a deaf. Like um her disability is not a hindrance for her to pursue her passion. I really like that section because it motivates me. I am a person that with with no disability, so which I'm glad to. So I think that I am able to do things, but I need to motivate myself to practice it, to exercise it. Yeah. Next, living in two worlds. So living in two worlds is really real. In this section says that we are not living in one world. Otherwise, we have another world that you can only find to oneself and will vanish if that oneself dies. Like we have the material world, like here in the material world. Yeah, and we have in our world, in our mind. Yeah, and that's really true. So, in our mind, which creativity comes from us. So, we need to give some worth and give some time to analyze our world in our mind. It is a self improvement too for me. Like you're gonna find your happiness in your own world. I suppose that in this world, you are more than the person who lives in a material world. Yes. Each person has its own world in their own life, which includes their private consciousness, sensations, and feeling. I I fondly agree with it. Personally, I believe that every person has its own uniqueness in the way that express themselves regarding their creativity and boundless imagination. Yeah. So, yeah, maybe that's the things that I remember and I really love in that book. So, yeah, importance of this book. Yeah, personally, this kind of book has content that is really amazing. It enlightens so many people that every person has its own creativity that needs to recuperate, improve, maintain, and enhance. This is such a thing that could change the way of thinking of oneself in life. And the great lesson that I've earned and that I've learned in this book is I realized that we are blind by circumstances that could block us from expressing our creativity, or maybe we are lacking opportunity to exercise our unique skills or talent. This book made me think that I am more than what I think to myself. I will never too late to learn and exercise my creativity. Yes. And this book made me think that my boundless imagination would happen if I will give time and effort. Yes, that's the great thing, great lesson that I will carry when I get old, and hopefully you all have hopefully you all have time to read that book because it's really amazing to know. Yeah, it's amazing to read too. Yeah, and I hope you guys okay there, and thank you for listening to my thoughts. Thank you.